We ain't out the woods yet. Yeah, we still got some episodes, I guess, about some crazy nigga trying to take a main character's life.
Hey, whoa, whoa.
Hey y'all, it's producer, and today I'm giving y'all episode 8 review of season 2 of Atlanta. I don't know why I'm getting it like a drummer. It's really not the cool title. It's The Woods. It's Woods. And I thought with an episode titled Woods, it was going to be a lot more in the woods. That didn't come to like a third in, 2/3 of the episode in. That's when he really actually in the woods. But yeah, so this episode centers around Paperboy, and he been through a lot with BB, but this was, man, Paperboy's psyche is damaged after this episode. So let's get into the mental trauma. So first of all, he's just tired. Like, he's been sleeping in, and his mom is yelling at him. Which, by the way, this I was mom. Oh, first of all, I'm very busy this weekend, so I do not think that I will be able to record and get pictures. So this may not have any pictures, just so y'all know. But anyway, yeah. So Al's mom is here, and we're like, hold up. Al's mom just here? Like, I don't think we've ever seen Al's mom. So the fact that she's just here and she's cleaning, it's pretty wild. And I was just trying to sleep in. Shoot, I'm trying to sleep in too. And she's like, "Oh, get up." So he gets up, and then he has like plans to go somewhere, but Darius stops him before he goes. And Darius like, "Oh, I got some pasta." This man, he was like, "So how did you learn how to make pasta?" He said, "I learned it from a dream." That's my man's Darius. And then Pepperboy said he got a ride, so his ride gonna pick him up and take him to where he gotta go. Now, what surprises me is, like, well, I mean, this is surprising, but later on. So there's like, okay, well, who you going? He says it was with his girl. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know you was that type of person, have a girlfriend. And he said, nah, she ain't my girlfriend. Okay. But I'm scared later on after. I'm like, oh, I'm glad y'all ain't gonna be anything more than whatever y'all are. Because I don't even think y'all are friends. But I'm glad that's the case. And there's like, all right, well, tell her if she wants some pasta, she can come in, because I really put my foot into this. And that is a phrase, Darius. Tell me why this man literally puts his foot into the pasta. Oh, Darius is on a whole nother level. But yes, Paperboy gets in the car, and it's his girlfriend, and she asking him a whole bunch of questions, and tell him about her stripper life, and I don't know, I really don't like her. Like, I'm really just focusing on the negatives. Like, first things first, she was like, she's Wisp. Her name is here in the show, but I calling her Wisp because all she do is just whisper in Paperboy's ear about like, oh, you really need to do this so you can be with me, or you need to do this so drop earn. Like, cause she started coming for him like, oh, you don't get free stuff. And then later on, she's like, "Oh, you need to Instagram more. Your manager really need to get on. I don't know why your manager doesn't let you post more." I'm like, "Girl, if you don't take a seat, it's not that serious." And then she starts to go on like, and Paperboy really doesn't like Instagram like that. He's like, I'm not into being fake or whatever. He's like, that's why his Instagram is pretty dry. And then she takes a picture of his consent. And then he was like, "Yo, can you delete that?" And she was acting like, "Oh, no, it's not that big of a deal." And he's like, "Yes, it is a big deal. You took a picture of my consent. You're about to post on your Instagram, which I don't like because I'm not about that life." And she talks about some other stuff which has nothing to do with anything. Like, I really did like the fact that she was like, because, yeah, men should able to take care of themselves without being called gay, but that's like the only thing that I liked that she said. Everything else was so annoying and stupid, and girl. So they have this fight, and he walks away, and he literally walks away. He walks away from the scene because, like, she was his ride. Remember, he's on probation, so I don't think he's allowed to drive like that. So he just walks home, and on the way home, he hits some place. I think it's a Zaxby's, And then he goes to somewhere. I don't know where. I don't think this is on your way home, sir. So he walks to this place and he finds like these fans. And these fans are freaking wild. Because first of all, they were just like, oh yeah, we're big fans or whatever. And then he tried to ask for any pictures, which was interesting. But they just, like, oh, that's cool, it's Paperboy. And it gets real quiet. And I'm like, okay, Paperboy, you just gonna leave? No. You know what happens? The nigga gets jumped. I was like, but you know what? It doesn't even matter because Paperboy is a strong and capable and intelligent motherfucker and he beat them bitches up. They tried to rob him for something. I guess maybe his money. I guess. Paperboy, you need to make a track about that. Like how you famous, but you ain't really got money for, your mental health's sake and so people don't rob you. But whatever, I'm so dead. Like, they really just tried to jump him like that. And they pulled a gun out on him. But he made out alive and he started running. But he was he looked like he was all big and bad. But when he was running, he looked scared. So he went in the woods trying to like run away and from these people. And he pretty much get lost. But the good thing is, well, actually, this isn't a good thing. Because it went from fans gone wild to meeting this man who wild, this high man, and he starts making noises, and then he follows Paperboy, and it was really dumb. And Paperboy's just tired, like he's going through the woods, and he's like, just stop following me. But what I thought was really cool is after this, well, first of all, I want to say, like I said, this is a 2/3 portion because we're now in the woods. But yeah, after this, he's just like, stop following me or whatever. The camera like zooms out, like I think is what happened. They got like a drone or something just to like slowly go out of the scene. I thought that was a really nice shot, just to show how isolated he is in the wilderness. It's really chilling. I got again more Get Out vibes because the freaking dead deer kept popping up, and I'm just sitting here like, what does this mean? It makes you think, like I said, Get Out, because there was a dead deer in the beginning, and apparently in the movie, Bucks was, I mean, not Buck, but like the guy, Dean, I think the name was, he didn't like deer. I swear every single episode can be traced back to Get Out. But yeah, and Dean was like, oh, I hate all these deer. I wish all deer are gone. And that was a metaphor about how black people feel, police officers feel about black people. And also there was like the thing with Dean being killed by the deer. So I feel like it was on purpose that happened. I mean that there was like dead deer. Could have been a lot of dead things, but it was purposely deer, and I think it was a Get Out reference. I'm not too sure though. And another thing to note was like throughout the episode I hear like natural sounds. I don't know if y'all noticed that in the background. You always hear like birds chirping. Maybe that's just me being overly noticing, I guess. But I never noticed that before. And so, like I said, the man is wild. So the high man keeps following Paperboy, and Paperboy just tries to find a place to sleep, and he's just so tired. Like, he had a terrible day. And the man just starts getting aggressive with him. And I think he has like a flask. I don't think it was anything sharp, but maybe that's just me being dumb. I did not watch an episode again for these pictures because I want to make sure I get the video out to y'all, though maybe y'all prefer me to have pictures because then it helps me. Like, did he have a sharp object or whatever? But y'all, this really got me shook. He was out here, like, he was threatening him with his life with, I think, the flask. He was like, oh, I'm gonna rob you. He was like, oh, shoot. Another thing of robbing season. Paperboy himself got robbed twice in this season. Oh, my gosh. And Paperboy got scared. He freaking jumped, and he tried to run, but he keeps falling. He fell a lot in this episode. And the man starts saying, oh, if you don't, I'm going to count to 30. And if you're not gone, I'm going to hurt you. So Paperboy dips. And then he starts running, and he's actually back in civilization. I'm like, oh, good for you, Paperboy. And then the episode ends off with him taking a picture with some white guy. I don't know. I mean, like, white people listen to rap. I know that, but I don't know. Isn't he like an underground Atlanta rapper? I wouldn't think like white boys would listen to that. But hey, I'm not a white boy. How am I supposed to know? Okay, but he takes a picture of him, which I think was very symbolic of something, you know, because he's beaten up, he's all dirty, and he wants a picture taken of him. I guess this is him like really showing how real he wants people to know. Or maybe this is like what I said before. He, like putting, if he shows this out, then people won't try to rob him. I don't know. But yeah, so the episode's over, and I have like a couple of thoughts. Like, well, not really thoughts, just one big thing. And it's robbing season, everything's been robbed, right? And the one thing that, and then it's always something intangible. Like, not too many times people have been robbed of like something that you can like touch, like money. This time, I think it was not only the high guy, but Paperboy's notoriety, his fame, that robbed him of his freedom. He's always being harassed by everybody. But that's just my thoughts. What do y'all think of the episode? I thought the episode was very interesting. Had some nice cinematography, and it was very chilling with the Get Out references and stuff. So yeah, that's what I thought of the episode. Tell me what y'all think. I think what I'm about to do is just like have a whole bunch of like edits, but without any pictures. So like words on the screen or whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. And I'm going to release some videos, or maybe that's just out of order. Maybe I shouldn't have said that because this may have spoiled something.